Hello, welcome back to Bridging the Gap. We're here again in the studio with Morgan Wilson, our dental and vision agent. The last two sessions, we kind of got into dental products that we offer here at Nelson and Associates Insurance. But today I want to kind of let's bring in vision products. I personally wear eyeglasses, and I know that when I was without vision coverage for a period of time, I just had to, just do the best that I could. And so vision insurance is important to many people for many reasons. It covers, there's some plans that cover a broad perspective of treatment. So, Morgan, tell us about what we offer here at Nelson Associates for vision insurance.
Yes. So currently we only offer two plans, and those are two different carriers. We offer the Humana Vision Plus plan and UHC. They just updated their name, so I am not 100% sure on the name right this moment, but any other day you would have asked me, I would have known it. And if you come into the office, I'll be able to tell you. So both of those plans, vision insurance is super important for people. Though if you have glasses, contacts, it's just super beneficial in many, many ways. So if you come in and you say to me, well, I have bifocals, I can look at the summary benefits and see in a breakdown of what's covered. And I believe it's the Humana Vision Plus plan that really specifically breaks it down to trifocals, bifocals, progressives, whether you want tint on your glasses. And I believe that's even covered.
Yes.
And a fun thing with Humana is they have in-network prices, and there's even plus providers, and there's even more of a discount with that.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so that's something really interesting for clients, and I can give you a list of in-network providers and also plus providers if that's something you're interested in.
Do you think in Nassau County specifically, is there a large amount of local optometrists and ophthalmologist offices that do or I guess in network with the plans that we currently offer?
Yes, there is a very large amount. And whether it's an optometrist or UC, I believe there's quite a few. There is quite a few, even in the Nassau County area.
Good.
Whether it's just an eyeglass store such as, I believe iEnvy's one, but I don't believe they're in Nassau County. That's just one that's off the top of my head. Or Pearl Vision. If you see Pearl Vision, they're in network. And we also have a lot that are plus providers if you were interested in the UHC or Humana plan. The UHC, there's tons and tons in network.
Good.
I believe even when I print off a list for customers, it only shows the first 100.
Oh, wow.
So yes, and it's based off a zip code whenever I search providers for you, so it goes from closest to furthest. So
wow.
If you want to stay really close to home, I can do that for you.
And that's exciting because, I'm all about that hometown feel. I like to shop local, support local, be serviced local. We serve local. And I think it's important for our viewers and our listeners to know that we are a local, your hometown health insurance agency. We're here. We're not a phone number or someone in another state that has absolutely no clue, where 8th Street is, right? But they're just they're looking in their system like, well, it says you're 2.4 miles away. No, we know 8th Street is right over here on the other side of the road. And so for us, as an insurance agency, I think that it's extremely important that the residents of Nassau County, the whole entire county, I know that there are vision providers in Callahan.
Yes.
Is there one in Hilliard?
From my research, I can't say that I know that off the top of my head.
But the people in Hilliard can come down to Callahan, which is 15 miles as opposed to going to Jacksonville.
Yes, and Callahan's right there, and I do know the providers that are in Callahan. I need to look into Hilliard. I even live there, so that's something I should know. But I believe the closest to Hilliard is Callahan.
I think that strategically throughout Nassau County, there is a large variety of options for vision care providers.
There are.
Another thing that vision insurance is good with, there's places like Warby Parker where you get your prescription and you go take your prescription down. So I want us to kind of, maybe this is out of our scope of practice, but let me make a disclosure from my experience. When I go to get my eyes checked, there's truly two separate parts of a vision office. There's the doctor who does your vision exam, and then there's the retail side where they take your prescription and then they get you glasses.
Yes.
And so the beauty with or vision insurance is that you can take your prescription, you can do online.
Yes.
I think
we have
coverage.
a large amount of online options.
Yeah.
If you were looking for some frames from there, I believe you can even order contacts online with your prescription. And those lists are provided in the provider list that I give
awesome.
you. And also, we have some plans that offer a really good allowance for frames and glasses. And so, actually, my coworker Robin always recommends Warby Parker to people. And so that's, which I can't say it directly to my customers, but she'll recommend Warby Parker is a great place to go for your frames. But if you are looking to just stay home and do it online, you can do that as well.
Sure.
And the allowance for frames and glasses is something to really consider when searching for vision insurance.
And correct me, or I guess give us insight. How does vision insurance work with like Amazon? Like if you can pretty much buy a house now. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but this past week my brother sent me a link and said we can buy a tiny house on Amazon. There was a time you could buy a house through the Sears catalog, but no one knows what Sears is anymore. But that's just a funny insert right there. But from Sam's, Costco's, BJ's, they all have vision departments.
They do.
And they have the discounts, of course, but the vision insurance works there as well. Is that correct?
With Amazon, I'm not 100% sure. I would have to look because it depends on carrier as well. So it's carrier specific, but I do know that if you go to Walmart, if you go to Target, if you go to, I want to say also, I can list it if I'm looking at it. It's specific to if you want to order it, if you want to go into a store and do it. Walmart actually has really good options for UHC as well.
That's awesome.
So yeah, if you're sticking to wanting to just stay with the online options, there's 1-800-CONTACTS. There's, I believe, Pearl Vision's one that I've heard is really good and offers the Plus in network with Humana. Amazon specific, I'll have to look into. It doesn't clarify, I know for sure, on Humana, but with UHC, with their updating and they're constantly growing and
it would be interesting to find out.
It would be very interesting.
And maybe we can bring that back in a future session to talk about, who all
is in network
outside of outside of an office, offering the equipment or the glasses themselves. My mind just went blank. But we want you to use local.
Yes, and we encourage local. And what if you're somebody who may work from home and it's easier not to leave your house in the afternoon or make an appointment. It may be easier for some people just to go ahead and order it online. And that is a really great option from these plans that we have.
Yes. I encourage you, if you haven't had an eye exam, especially this day and time with technology, your eyes are getting weak and they try to, you'll look at your phone and then try to look up and think. It takes your eyes a minute to readjust and focus. I think there's things that go on and I'm certainly not an eye doctor, but I know for myself, like you had mentioned earlier about tinting glasses. There's a blue tint, I think, that they can put on if you're in front of a computer a lot that decreases
I believe it's called UV coating.
UV coating.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's a percentage on that's covered.
So that's on the plan as well.
Yes.
Awesome. That's awesome. This is good information, Morgan. If you have not had a vision test, please get one. Please go have your eyes checked. If you need a vision plan, call Morgan. You can reach her at 904-326-3288, extension 105. You can also visit us on the web at NelsonandAssociatesInsurance.com. Click on the products tab and you can see what products we offer in all of the areas. We would love to have you come by and say hello. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and we hope to see you soon. Join us next time on Bridging the Gap as we continue to dive deeper into the different plans that we offer in our community. Thank you for joining us.